Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed the second chapter, that is consumer equilibrium. Now we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 3, theory of demand. Okay. In this chapter, what we have to study, different kind of terms, that is kind of demand, meaning of demand, and other things being equal in the law of demand, meaning and assumption of law of demand, explanation of law of demand with the help of individual and market demand schedule and curve, difference between individual demand schedule and market demand schedule, difference between individual demand curve and market demand curve, exceptions to the law of demand, why does demand curve slopes downward, and next topic is demand function, in which individual demand function and market demand function we have to study. Next topic is change in quantity demanded and change in demand, extension and contraction of demand, increase and decrease in demand, and causes and differences of change in quantity demanded and change in demand. Why there are changes occurs in the, what are the different causes and difference for the changes in the quantity demanded as well as changes in the demand. And the last topic is some important differences, that is substitute goods and complementary goods and normal goods and inferior goods. Okay, let's start the theory of demand. Demand is the one of the major market forces which facilitate operation of price mechanism to solve central problem of an economy. What, how, and for whom to produce depend upon the price mechanism, which ultimately depends on demand. In this chapter, we will study demand of a commodity and various factors affecting it, like price of the commodity, price of the related commodity, and income of the buyer, etc. Okay. As we know, there are two major market forces, that is demand and supply. They decided the producer, for the producer, that what they have to produce, for whom to produce, and from which technique they have used so that to production of the commodity. So demand is one of the major important market forces which facilitate price mechanism. It facilitates simply price mechanism to solve the all the central problem of an economy. So what to produce, for how to produce, and for whom to produce. So these all central problem are depend upon the price mechanism. What will be the price of the any commodity, how much price will incur from the when the producer produce any commodity, what will be the price of the commodity, how much consumer will pay the price of the commodity. It all is decided by the two market forces, that is demand and supply. So today we are going to study a one market forces, that is what is demand, which ultimately depends upon the demand. Okay, price is basically depend upon the demand. When the price of the commodity is rise, when the demand of a commodity is rise, the price of the commodity will be low. If the price of the any commodity, like if the pen uh, of you are using, the price of that commodity is increasing, so what you will do, you will not purchase that pen because the price of the that commodity is increased, so that you will shift to the another pen. So when the price of the commodity is more, demand of the commodity for is less. So it is the inverse relation. When price increases, demand will decreases. When price decreases, demand will increases. Okay. In this chapter, we will study demand of a commodity and various factors affecting it. Okay, we will, in this chapter we are going to study what is demand and what are the different factors which are affecting the demand. The other factor which are affecting the demand is what is the price of the commodity, what is the price of the related commodity when we are talking about the next pen. So it also depend upon the demand of a commodity, and what is the income of the any consumer or buyer. So demand is totally depend upon the, these are all are the factors which depend upon the demand of a commodity. Okay, now next is, what is demand. The three terms desire, want, and demand are interchangeably used to mean the same thing. Okay, we nowadays we are using these three terms desire, want, and demand for the same. Okay, we also use the term I want this, I demand this. So we can't interrelate, we can't isolate and separate these terms, but in economics it is the different. Okay, but technically these are different from each other. Okay, but we are using that terms as like same, but in technically these three are the different from the each other. So what is desire? Just a wishful thinking, as a person does not have money to buy a commodity. Okay, desire is just a wish. Okay, I want a Ferrari, I want a Mercedes, it's my desire, but I am not able to purchase that car. So it is my desire that I want that, but can't able to purchase those commodity because I don't have such amount of money. सो दिस इज़ डिज़ायर कि हम क्या करते हैं, हम विश करते हैं कि मुझे ये, मेरे पास ये गुड होनी चाहिए, मेरे पास ये कार होनी चाहिए, मेरे पास सारे जो भी लग्जरीज आइटम्स हैं वो होने चाहिए, बट मेरे पास नहीं है बिकॉज ऑफ लैक ऑफ मनी. सो इट इज़ डिज़ायर. Next is want. A desire become a want if it is supported by ability to pay and willingness to spend. Okay, a desire that I wish that thing, it becomes the want when we are able to purchase those commodity because I have ability to pay for that commodity. When I was poor, I wish just I have my own house. So it is my desire, but I can't purchase because I don't have money. But sometime I become rich. So it is my want that whatever the desire that I have my own house. I am able to pay the amount so that I can purchase the house. So it is the difference that desire means a wishful thinking, but want means whatever the desire we can, if we are can fulfill it, it is become the want. Next is, what is demand. Want become demand when a person is willing to purchase the commodity in a market at a particular price and at a given period of time. Okay, now the want become demand when a person is willing, any individual is willing to purchase any commodity from the market at a given price. The price of the commodity is given as well as at a given period of time, 1 year, 2 year, 1 month, 2 month. When any given period of time a consumer is able to purchase that commodity, when the price of the commodity is given as well as at a given period of time, it is called demand. So here we are studied that the three terms desire, want, and demand. Desire means just a wishful thinking that we want to becoming a true, that we want something but we can't purchase those commodity because we don't have money. Want is become desire when we are able to, when we are supposed to, when we have ability to pay as well as willingness to spend, we can spend our money. And want become demand when a person is willing, when any individual is willing to purchase any commodity from the market at a given price is given and at a particular period of time, it is called the demand. So from this we can isolate three of term, that is desire, want, and demand. Okay, now next is demand of a commodity, that is what is demand. The demand for a good is defined as the quantity of a good A consumer is willing to buy at a particular price during a given period of time. Okay, now what is demand? Demand for any commodity deals with the quantity of a good. Okay, how much any quantity a consumer is willing to buy. Consumer want to purchase those commodity when the price of the good is given and at a particular period of time. ये क्या होता है डिमांड? डिमांड किसी भी गुड की वो होती है कि कोई कंज्यूमर और इंडिविजुअल क्या है, वो किसी कमोडिटी को परचेज करना चाहता है जब उस कमोडिटी की प्राइस गिवन है और किसी पर्टिकुलर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम में वो क्या करता है, कोई भी कंज्यूमर इंडिविजुअल कोई भी कमोडिटी को परचेज करता है एट ए किस मीन्स कि मैंने क्या किया मंडे और ट्यूसडे या आफ्टर 1 ईयर मैंने क्या किया, कोई भी एक पेन या कुछ भी कमोडिटी को परचेज़ किया क्योंकि मेरा क्या था, विल था, मैं चाहती थी उस कमोडिटी को परचेज़ करना एज वेल एज उसकी प्राइस भी क्या थी, गिवन थी. तो डिमांड ऑफ फॉर अ गुड इज़ अ विलिंग फॉर अ willingness of the individual for the purchase of a commodity when the price of the good is given and at a particular point of time. It is called the demand. So there are 4 essential characteristics of any statement about demand. Okay, there are 4 essential features or characteristics which tell that it is the demand of a commodity. First one is quantity of demand, how much we purchase that commodity so that the quantity of a good is also be given. Second is the price of that good, what will we pay for purchasing the quantity of a good. Third is willingness to buy. First of all, we have to will, we want to purchase those commodity, those good. And fourth one is given period of time. So there should be a given period of time, that is 1 month, 2 month, 5 year, 10 year. It is the period of time. So 4 important feature or characteristics of the demand is, first one is quantity of a good, there should be some quantity of a good which a consumer will buy. Second is the good should be have some price, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees and so on. Third one is there should be willingness of a consumer to buy the commodity, as well as there should be a given period of time. For that period, in that period consumer will buy any commodity. It all are the 4 characteristics of the demand. According to Professor Benham, it is the definition given by the Professor Benham. The demand for anything at a given price is the amount of it which will be bought per unit of time at that price. Okay, it is the demand is anything that a consumer will buy when the price of the commodity is given and the at a particular point of time, at a particular unit of time, in the 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, so that it is the willingness of any individual when the price of the commodity is given at a particular per unit of time, in which period, in which gap the consumer is purchasing those commodity, it should be also given. So it is the definition given by the Professor Benham. Now next is kinds of demand. On the basis of factors affecting the kinds means types of demand. Okay, on the basis of factors affecting the quantity demanded, the demand for any product may be divided into 3 types. Okay, the factors affecting the quantity demanded, on the basis what are the different factors which are affecting the demand of the commodity. It is basically on that basis the demand is are of 3 types. First is price demand, second is income demand, and third one is cross demand. Okay, there are 3 types of demand: price demand, income demand, as well as cross demand. Okay, now first we deal with the what is price demand. It refers to the various quantities demanded of a commodities or service at a different price level which the consumer are willing to buy. The demand of an individual consumer is called individual demand, and a total demand of a consumer taken together is called the market demand. It can explain in this equation dx x, here x is the commodity, okay. Dx is equal to f is function of px, price of the x commodity. So in other words, demand is the function of the price. Other things such as income, habits, fashion, taste, etc. remaining the same. This relationship of price and demand has been termed as the law of demand. Okay. Now see, what is price demand? It refers to the various quantities demanded of a commodity or service. That means कि demand of the various commodities or service at different price level. When there is different price level like 2 rupees, 5 rupees, 7 rupees, 10 rupees and so on, what uh, in which quantity consumer is purchasing or willing to buy those commodity. Okay, it is the simply when there are different price level like 2 rupees, 4 rupees, 8 rupees, 10 rupees, 15, 20 and so on, how and how much quantity the consumer is willing the commodity when the different price level are given. Okay, कि जितनी अगर क्या है कि कोई भी कमोडिटी कंज्यूमर कितना विल कर रहा है, कितना कंज्यूमर बाय करेगा और अपने मनी को स्पेंड करेगा व्हेन द डिफरेंट प्राइस लेवल ऑफ द कमोडिटीज़ इज़ गिवन. कि कमोडिटी की कुछ भी गुड ले लेते हैं, पेन की ले लेते हैं या कोई भी कमोडिटी, बुक की, कॉपी की, उनकी अगर डिफरेंट कमोडिटी वो क्वांटिटी दी हुई है, quantity of the commodity is given and what are the different price level, a consumer is willing to how much he or she pay to purchase those commodity, it is called the price demand. Ki whenever the price is given and the consumer will purchase how much quantity of that commodity. Okay, the demand of an individual consumer is called individual demand. When we talk about the demand of any individual, for example when I am talking about the what is the demand of Ravi की demand क्या है, so it is called the individual demand. But when I am talking about the what is the demand of class 11th B of all the student, then I am talking about the market demand. Means कि when I am talking about the any single student of class 11B, then it is called the individual demand. Means कि इस रवि या कोई भी गर्ल और बॉय को ले लो XYZ, उसकी क्या डिमांड है. बट when we are talking about the market demand, that means कि ऑल ओवर दी जितने भी डिमांड कर रहे हैं कंज्यूमर, उनकी हम सबकी डिमांड लेंगे. और इंडिविजुअल मीन्स किसी एक सिंगल कंज्यूमर की. सो इट इज़ द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द इंडिविजुअल एंड मार्केट. Demand of an individual consumer is called individual demand, and total demand all the consumer the one who are purchasing the commodity taken together, when the demand of the all the consumers taken together, it is called the market demand. Okay, it is the two basic demand, that is individual demand and the market demand. Demand of the any individual is called the individual demand, and the total demand of the consumer, which when we have taken together, is called the market demand. Okay, it can be explained in this equation. Okay, we can explain it into this question through this equation, that is dx is function of px. Okay, demand of the x commodity, see here. Okay, D stand for the demand for the x commodity. Here the x is the commodity. We have taken the x commodity. You can take the pen. Okay, what is the demand of the pen? So demand stand for the demand, dx stand for the demand for the commodity x. What is the demand of the commodity x when f is function of f? Here f shows the function mean कि demand means कि there is two variable, dependent and independent variable. So f dx will be what will, dx is the dependent because it is dependent because our demand is totally depend upon the what it will be the price of the commodity. Okay, demand is totally depend that what will be the price of the commodity. When the price of the commodity is less, then the demand of the commodity is more. When the price of the commodity is more, then the price then the demand of the that commodity is low. So it is dx is the dependent variable because it is totally depend upon it, and px is the independent variable because it is not dependent on anything. So f is depends upon, it shows the depends upon means demand is totally depend upon the price of the commodity. So dx equal to the function of px. Here dx is the demand of the commodity x, f shows the dependence, and the px is the price of the commodity x. Okay, in other words डिमांड इज़ द फंक्शन ऑफ प्राइस. ओके, डिमांड क्या है, वो फंक्शन प्राइस का फंक्शन है. other things such as income, habits, fashion, taste, etc. remaining the same. It means when we are talking about the price as well as demand, when we show the relation between the price and demand, we other all the factor we taken as the constant, so that there will be no changes in the what will be the income of the consumer, what will be the habit and fashions of the consumer, we will taken as the constant. There will be no changes in all these factor. We have studied the relation between the only two, that is demand and price of the consumer. Okay, this relationship of price and demand has been termed as the law of demand. Okay, it is called the relation between the both of them, means price and demand. It is called the law of demand. We will discuss in further. So price demand is that it is shows the quantity, different quantities of the commodity, when the different price level of the when there are different price level and how much quantity the consumer is want to buy, it is called the price demand. When there is demand of any individual consumer, it is price demand, individual demand. And when there is total demand of the consumer, all over the consumer, when we taken the demand of all the consumer taken together, sum up, so we get the value of the market demand. It can be explained through the equation also, that is dx equal to the price of dx is equal to function of px, means demand of the x commodity is totally depend upon the price of the commodity. The relation between the whatever the relation between the price as well as demand, it is called the law of demand. When we study that the demand is the function of price, we have taken that the other factor means income of the consumer, income of the other price of the other commodity, what is the habit of the consumer, what is the fashion of the consumer, we all are taken as the constant. There will be no changes occurs in these factor, but there will be changes occur only the price and the demand. Okay, next is income demand. There are three kinds of demand, that is price demand, income demand, and the gross demand. We have studied about the price demand. Now we are going to study the income demand. It gives the relation between the consumer's income and demand of the commodity, other things being equal. Okay, that means कि it shows the relation between the consumer's income and demand of the commodity. When the income of the consumer is increases, then the demand of the commodity will be also increases. We have taken the others factors, that is price of the commodity, and the habit and taste of the consumer is constant. We are going to study the relation between the income and demand, and others all the factor is constant. So it shows the consumer income and demand of the commodity, it shows the relation between the both of them, and others factors is constant. So dx is the function of the y. Okay, now it shows the demand of the x commodity is totally depend upon the income of the consumer. When the income of the consumer is increases, then the consumer will consume, then the consumer will demand more of the commodity, and when the income of the consumer is less, then the demand of the commodity is also less. So dx, demand of the x commodity, is totally depend upon the income of the consumer. So thus demand of the commodity x depend upon the income y. We have taken this, it is x, commodity x, demand of the x commodity. We have taken the for example, we have taken the any good. Now we have taken the example of pen as well. Okay, when the income of the consumer is increases, then he or she will able to purchase the pen of rupees 100. But when the income of the consumer is low, so he or she will purchase the pen of rupees 10. So it is totally depend upon the income of the consumer. What will be the income of the consumer? If the income of the consumer is more, then the consumer will demand their increase the demand of the commodity, and when the income of the consumer is less, then the demand of the commodity is also less, whatever the price. Okay, when the income of the consumer is more, then the consumer will purchase more of the pen, one almost 5 pen, 10 pen, because they have so much income, so he will increase the consumption of the pen. But when the income of the consumer is not so good, he will satisfied with the consuming the 1 or 2 pen. So for that, there's also, when income of the consumer, when the income of your parent is too much, then you will purchase more of the commodity, like all the applications, all the necessity goods, as well as all the chocolate and etc etc. So it is totally depend upon the income, कि अगर income अच्छी होगी तो डिमांड भी कंज्यूमर का क्या होगा, वो अच्छा होगा, वो भी ज़्यादा होगा. ठीक. The third one is cross demand. It shows the between price of the related goods and demand of the commodity. Okay, price of the related goods means substitute or complementary good. We will discuss in the further topic, further topic, that is substitute. What is the substitute goods and what are the complementary good? It simply shows the relation between the price of the related goods, means कि whenever we have taken the two commodity, that is pen and pencil, the price of the pencil, or we have taken the example of pen Reynolds, and second pen is Cello. Okay, it price of the any commodity, that means if the price of the Reynolds is increases, then the consumption of the Cello pen will be increases. See the difference. The price of the Reynolds pen is increases, then we will shift to the second commodity, that is we increase the consumption of Cello. The price is of one good is changed, so that we have shifted to the another commodity. इट इज़ कॉल्ड दी क्रॉस डिमांड, कि एक की प्राइस के चेंज होने पे हमारी डिमांड क्या है, किसी और गुड की चेंज हो गई. हम अब इसकी डिमांड नहीं कर रहे हैं क्योंकि प्राइस इसकी क्या हो गई है, बहुत इंक्रीज़ कर गई है. देन वी आर शिफ्टिंग टू दी अनदर कमोडिटी. सो इट इज़ कॉल्ड दी क्रॉस डिमांड. लेट्स सी, this shows the relation between the price of the related good. Related good means we have taken that the two pen, a Cello as well as Reynolds. So and the demand of the commodity and other things being equal, we have taken the other factors as a constant. It showed the relation between the price of the related good. Related good means substitute goods, means when the goods is taken in place of each other. For example, we have taken the any commodity so that we can consume any other commodity. And complementary goods means ki both we are using together. Okay, we can't ignore both of them. If we want to consumption of the car is increases, then the petrol is also increases. Okay, car and petrol, they are complementary to each other, they cannot separate from each other. So it is all the substitute goods as well as complementary goods. Substitute goods means कि when we are consuming commodity in place of another commodity, and complementary good means we are using the commodity together, we cannot separate it. So we have taken the example when the price of the related goods it's change, means when we have taken the 2 pens, that the Renault and cello, when the price of the cello will increases, then consumer will shift it to consuming the more and more cello pen. So what will be the changes occurs in the demand of the commodity from the changing in the price of the dat pen? It will totally show the gross demand. Okay, so dx is equal to the function of price PR. Here the demand of the X commodity is totally depend upon the price of the related good. What are the price of the related good? It is totally depend upon this कि demand of the any commodity means when we are consuming, when we are demanding the more and more X commodity, what will be the price of the Y commodity? It is totally interrelated to each other. This is called the cross demand. Okay. Next, there are also some other kinds of demand we will discuss in other class.